3人とも神器はどうしたの？
なくしちゃった。
売っちゃった。
取られちゃった。
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, Mad World brings you the top 10 fantasy supernatural anime with an overpowered main character. Before we start, subscribe to Mad World and click the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest and most enthralling videos. Keep in mind, we won't be mentioning any of the mainstream anime in order to keep this list fresh. Make sure to watch the video till the very end for a very special treat. Let's start with number 10. Number 10. Katanagatari. In an Edo-era sword-fighting Japan, Shichika Yasuri practices the most unique technique, Hyotoryu, in which the user's own body is wielded as a blade. Shichika lives quietly in exile with his sister Nanami until the overly ambitious strategist Togami barges into their lives one day requesting help for her mission to collect the 12 deviant blades for the shogunate. Interested in the girl, Shichika accepts and thus sets out on a journey. Standing in their way are the fierce wielders of these legendary weapons as well as other power-hungry entities who seek to stop Togame. In order to win, the duo must become an unbreakable team as they forge ahead on a path of uncertainty and danger. Number 9. Sands of Destruction. This anime was originally a Nintendo DS game that received an animated adaptation. The world this anime introduces has beastmen as the dominant species, and humans are treated like second-class citizens, or worse. A girl named Morty wishes to destroy the world, wielding a large weapon in one hand and a sphere called the Destruct Code in another. She is the leader of the one-person World Destruction Committee. Reluctantly joining her in this quest are a human boy named Kairi, who used fake cat ears to get a job until Morty accidentally revealed his identity, and Toppy, a short bear. On the other hand, the Beastmen have their own World Salvation Committee, which is an armed group which seeks to capture or kill Morty before she can figure out how to unlock the Destruct Code.
Destroying the world would simply never think of doing. Time and time again.
Number 8. Fate. Kaleid, Liner, Prisma, Illya. Mages Association members Rin Tusaka and Luvia Gelita, Luvia Edelfelt, are tasked with finding and retrieving 7 class cards, medieval artifacts containing the life essence of legendary heroic spirits. They are granted the power of sentient kaleidosticks, Ruby and Sapphire, for this mission. The 2 kaleidosticks enable them to transform themselves into magical girls and drastically increase their abilities. However, the 2 mages are on anything but good terms. Thus, the kaleidosticks abandon them in search of new masters. They stumble upon 2 young schoolgirls, Ilyasviel von Einsburn and Miyu, and quickly convince them to form a contract. Illya and Miyu set forward to collect all the class cards with their new powers and responsibilities. Loving all these anime plots and can't wait to watch them? You might want to check out our upload, Top 10 Isekai Anime, where we show you the most awesome anime in the Isekai genre that you haven't watched yet and are seriously missing out on them. There are plenty of more anime to go. Check out number 7. Number 7. Junketsu No Maria. In this anime, a 100-year war rages against England in which countless innocent people die. Maria, a powerful young witch, becomes fed up with the whole situation and begins using her magic to stop any further conflict and restore peace. But her constant meddling with matters is soon taken notice of by the heavens, which send an archangel, Michael, to stop her from continuously interfering in matters and forbidding her from using her powers. He issues a decree that her magic shall be taken away if she loses her virginity. Nevertheless, she refuses to heed Michael's warning and continues disrupting the war. But as the church begins planning to take away Maria's powers once and for all, her days of peacemaking may end sooner than she expected. Magi, The Adventures of Sinbad. Sinbad was a poor boy, born to a wounded soldier-turned-fisherman in the war-struck Parthivia before he became king of Sindria. After witnessing the cruel treatment his father received, young Sinbad vowed to create a world without war. He began his journey by creating an influential merchant company, conquering the world's first dungeon early. There, he meets a Parthian prince, and thus he starts to journey around the world as the increasingly well-known Sinbad the Merchant Sailor. The anime tells the epic saga of Sinbad's early life as he travels the world, honing his skill and influence while gathering allies and power to become the High King of the Seven Seas.
Yeah. なんでお前がここに言うな。シンドバッド。
Number 5. Tower of God. There is a tower that summons chosen people called regulars with the promise of granting their deepest desires. Everything awaits those who can reach the top. 25th Bam is a boy who had only known a dark cave, a dirty cloth, and an unreachable light his entire life. So when a girl named Rachel came to him through the light and befriended him, his entire world changed. He learned a lot about the outside world from her. But when Rachel says she must leave him to climb the tower, his world shatters around him. Vowing to follow after her no matter what, he sets his sight on the tower and a miracle occurs. Bam was not chosen by the tower, but opened its gates by himself. They call his kind irregulars, beings that have shaken the very foundation of the tower each time they set foot inside it, and thus begins the journey of Bam. Number 4. Fate Zero. With the promise of granting any wish, the Holy Grail triggered 3 fierce wars in the past. The wealthy Einsburn family is confident that the 4th Holy Grail war will be different, namely with a vessel of the Holy Grail now in their grasp. And for this reason, the hated magus killer Kiritsugu Emiya is hired by the Einsburns, with marriage to their only daughter Irisibiel as a binding contract. Kiritsugu now faces a cutthroat game of survival, facing off against 6 other ambitious participants, each armed with an ancient familiar. Accompanied by his own familiar Saber, the notorious mercenary soon finds his greatest opponent, Kyrie Kotomine, a priest who seeks salvation from the emptiness within himself in pursuit of Kiritsugu. Witness a battle royal in which no one is guaranteed to survive in Fate Zero.
気づいてたのか。
うすうすね。確信が持てたのは昨日よ。あれだけの聖剣を使える。
And now for our top 3 anime. Number 3, The King's Avatar. One of the best professional players, Ye Zhu is dubbed the Battle God for his skills and contributions to the multiplayer game Glory. However, when forced to retire from the team and to leave his gaming career behind, he starts working at a nearby internet cafe. There, when Glory reaches its 10th server, he enters the game again using a new character named Lord Grimm. Ye Zhu's early successes on the new server soon catch the attention of many players and guilds, making them wonder about the identity of this phenomenal player. However, he still faces numerous challenges starting fresh, with neither sponsors nor a team in a game that has changed over the years. Along with talented new comrades, Ye Zhu once again dedicates himself to excel to the top of the game.
来了。
键位也是奇奇怪怪。哎，你这 R 是什么呀？
Number 2, BOFURI. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. The anime's story centers on Kaeda Honju, who is invited by her friend Risa Shiramine to play with her the VR MMO game New World Online. While Kaede doesn't mind games, what she really truly dislikes is being in pain. She creates a character named Maple and puts all her points in VIT to minimize pain. As due to this, she moves slowly, is unable to use magic, and even a rabbit can get the best of her. But it turns out she acquires a skill known as Absolute Defense, as well as a counter skill that works against special moves. Now, with her ability to nullify all kinds of damage, she goes on adventures making friends and picking crazy skills.
これは防御力に全部っと。じゃあこれで OK かな。よし。
Number 1, The 7 Deadly Sins. This anime introduces to us a world similar to the European Middle Ages, where the feared yet revered Holy Knights of Britannia use immensely powerful magic to protect the region of Britannia and its kingdoms. One day, a few knights supposedly betrayed their homeland and turned their blades against their comrades in an attempt to overthrow the ruler of Lyoness. However, they were defeated by the Holy Knights, but rumors persisted that these legendary knights, called the Seven Deadly Sins, were still alive. 10 years passed, and the Holy Knights themselves staged a coup d'etat. This allowed them to become the new tyrannical rulers of the Kingdom of Lyoness. The anime follows the adventures of Elizabeth, the third princess of the Kingdom of Lyoness, and her search for the Seven Deadly Sins. With their help, she endeavors to take back her kingdom and seek justice in this unjust world as well.
僕が豚の丸焼きが好きってことを覚えててくれたんだね。違う、俺は食用だ。あっちー、焼かなきゃ食べられない。
That's it from us. We hope you've made your picks on which anime you're going to watch next. Let us know in the comment below if you agreed with our list. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and share the video with your friends. Subscribe to Mad World and ring that bell icon to stay updated with all of our amazing content. See you in the next video.